Unmute your mic.
You ain't want to hear what I just said. Man, turn that bullshit off, man. Come on, man. Stop. They're going to take down the stream.
Hey, look at her. Good morning, everybody. Bucks and shit. Hey, Bucks and shit.
Go ahead, pop your shit, man.
We only here for 30 minutes a day. I'm gonna talk my shit for 30 minutes.
Go ahead, pop your shit, man.
B-Buck can come on here with all this analytical shit, saying, this, that, and third. I tried to tell y'all.
Oh, man.
Y'all didn't want to believe me. Giannis might be the GOAT.
All right, cut it out.
That boy dropped the 50 piece in the closer.
It's all flat.
I think it was
well
50,
done.
10, 50, 10, 5. Hey, look at here.
Let me get his exact stat line.
It was good to see.
I mean,
Bucks and 6.
You know,
hey, look, it's what they say?
Let me see this shit.
It's happy hour somewhere. Celebratory with my folks.
So you still going out to Milwaukee?
My flight leaving in an hour.
So Giannis had 50 points, 14 rebounds, and 5 blocks.
DB sick as shit.
Nah, man, it is what it is.
DB sick right now.
Hey, man, I'm happy for Giannis, man. I'm happy for Giannis, man.
Yeah, you ain't happy for Giannis. You've been killing Giannis the whole playoffs.
Nah, the whole playoffs.
I might not let you get a word in today. I might not let you get a word in today.
Don't do that.
30 minutes, I might not let you get a word in today. Anybody trying to hear that shit? Bucks and 6. This is happy hour somewhere. Who's gonna join this happy hour somewhere?
I need a shot, but
Bucks and 6. Let's go.
Yeah, it's been a long night, man. It's been a long night.
Go ahead. I'll let you rock.
It's been a long night, man. But man, Giannis deserve it, man. Can't make no excuse. Chris Paul, Devin Booker, Ayton. I mean, Ayton, he looks. The stage looked too big for my dog last night. He looked spooked last night at the beginning, at least. He got his feet up under him. Book looking shaky last night. He was looking gun-shy last night. He didn't want to pull that fire last night. And Chris Paul, he played decent. He started off on the bullshit, but he played good. But series not good enough. Chris Paul, I feel like that was his best chance to get one. A lot of people saying he might go to the Lakers next year. But it was all about Giannis last night, man. All about Giannis and the Batman talk with Middleton and all that bullshit. Giannis, he carried the load, the whole way through, came back from that injury. And that performance last night, man, he just wanted it more than everybody else on the court. It was simple as that. Wow. He just wanted it more than everybody else, and he took it to him from start to finish on both ends of the court. It was one of the most impressive closeout finals performances, period, that I've seen, man. So hats off to him, man. I'm proud of him too, man. He put in the work. We seen his story, man. It's a dope story, man. So shout out to Giannis, man. I got nothing bad to say about him, man. Nothing bad to say about the Greek freak, man. I owe him an apology. Hold on. What happened?
Giannis, come in. Giannis, he just walked in. He about to
I owe him an apology, man. Damn.
Hey, my man will holler at you real quick, man.
Hey, he did that. He did that.
Yeah. He did that, man. My man was what, 16? Was it 16 for 17 or 16 to 18 from the free throw line?
I know it was 89.something%. It was down to 90% from the free throw line.
Hey.
In a closeout game, game 6. Man, that's
it was nothing It was nothing your mom could do about that last night, bro.
You couldn't do nothing with him. I mean, all you could do was foul him, and he was hitting his free throws. Like,
it was because really
89.5. Yeah, I was taught to round that up down here in Florida education. So we shot 90% last night. That's
because really you gotta think like Jrue Holiday, and I said this before. He should make him shirts. He should give me about 20% of the profit. The Jrue effect, the Jrue Holiday effect. You didn't think it was that. You just thought Chris Paul had an off game. But I was telling you it was a Jrue Holiday effect. Yeah, last night. Mm-hmm. Last night, whoever he wasn't guarding was the one bringing the ball up the court. Changing the game. Changing the game.
Definitely changed the game for sure. And I came back and I said I stand corrected on that. Jrue, even when he wasn't doing this thing on offense, because he had a few games here and there, I would say every series, a couple games where he kind of disappeared on the offensive side of the ball. But even when that was the case, what he was doing on defense was still impacting the game. So, and like I said, I can't make no excuses with Chris Paul with the injuries or none of that shit, because when he came out game one firing, fresh off of game 6, closing the Clippers out on the road, and then came out of game 1 and handled business like he did.
You sound sad as a mug right now. You sound sad as a mug right now, boy.
Hey, real shit though. I'm happy for Giannis though.
You talking about after the day it's officially football season? Nah.
After the day.
We talking ball right now.
I'm back on the everyday DB. We talking coverages. We talking ball. We talking who in the best situation, going for all type of football shit. I can't wait for this. These Olympics, they don't look like they're gonna happen.
You think they're gonna cancel them, John?
It ain't looking good right now.
We're supposed to what they got the opening night on Friday, right?
Yeah, I think they're supposed to be lighting up on Friday, but we got a lot of, I feel like athletes every day getting put in protocol, or just saying they can't go. Vaccinated, unvaccinated.
They didn't create a bubble out there?
Well, it's no spectators. I don't know how I don't know how the Olympic Village. They got the cardboard boxes, so they're going to certain
Olympic Village. They going up in the Olympic Village. But I'm just thinking that the world was open, so I see they probably forget a bubble if everything is open.
Yeah, man. But back to these finals, man. These dudes really lost 4 straight. Well, the Bucks really went out there and won. I'm gonna keep it.
They won, yeah.
It's about the Bucks. It's about Giannis.
And I was
won 4 straight.
And I was telling you, I'm like, yo, them first 2 games in Phoenix. Straight. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I got you.
All right, let me talk. So the first 2 games, in so them first 2 games in Phoenix, right?
Okay, man.
Hey, first 2 games in Phoenix, game 1, I'm like, okay, Phoenix gonna win that, right? So game 2, I'm thinking that Milwaukee they gonna bounce back. They'll go back to Milwaukee 1-1. But when Phoenix won, it was 2-0. I'm like, it's tight on my boys. But the 2 games were competitive.
Mm-hmm.
They were competitive. So I'm like, it's not like they just a better team. I felt as though Milwaukee was a better team, but with Booker, with CP3, maybe they might get the edge. But I felt Milwaukee was a better team, right? I called Milwaukee over Brooklyn too, right? You remember that?
I mean, Brooklyn lost. Cut it out now.
Man,
no excuse.
Yeah. So then game 3. So this when I knew it was trouble for Phoenix. They got their ass whooped by 20 points.
Which one was that? Game 3? The first one in Milwaukee.
They got their ass whooped by 20 points. They made some adjustments on the plane ride back to Milwaukee, and then that's when I knew they was in trouble. Then game 4, they came out, did the thing. Game 5 when they won in Phoenix, everybody should have known that it was over going back in Milwaukee. They played well. They played well at home. That's for us that do our due diligence and our research and shit. And
but that's the thing, though.
and we not in the moment.
The other guys didn't even play well at home. This shit came down to Giannis. Giannis this shit came down to Giannis.
And Jrue.
The Suns were the better team, in my opinion. They stopped playing team basketball. They stopped moving the ball. They stopped getting everybody shots. They started going more so to the ISO ball.
We see what your opinion is.
Back to back.
We see what your opinion is.
Booker was getting back-to-back 40 clips, but it was playing ISO ball and wasn't winning games. Giannis was the best player in this series by far.
Y'all come listen to D-Buck.
I feel like Monty was the better coach.
Y'all come listen to
Phoenix
this shit.
Was a better team, but Giannis was a better player, and he showed that. And like I said, last night, Jrue didn't really show up on offense. Middleton was here and there. He hit a late jumper, but he was iffy on offense.
I can't mute you.
That shit was all about Giannis saying, y'all get on my back. I'm winning this shit over tonight. This shit over tonight. They either gonna foul me or I'm gonna score. And when I get to the line, I'm hitting 90%. That shit was about Giannis. Let's stop. Let's not act like Bud just turned into a great coach. And
he made adjustments. He made adjustments on the defensive end that impacted the game.
He's a defensive guy.
Exactly.
Guy. So I agree that.
He made adjustments on the defensive end. So when you put Jrue Holiday on Chris Paul and he's guarding him 94 feet up and down the court, that's an adjustment, a key adjustment that takes one of their key players out of the game, right? So boom, we come back to last night, right? So he's not guarding Chris Paul, he's guarding Devin Booker. Did Devin Booker have a great game?
Devin Booker played terrible.
Why? It's the Jrue Holiday effect. So
Devin Booker played shitty. I told you, he was scared to pull that foul last night. He was gunshot last night.
No, he wasn't scared. Jrue Holiday was in his shit.
Nah, he was scared. Booker getting a shot over anybody he wants. When he won. Now, if it goes in or not, that's one thing. But he was pump faking and he was hitting and it was one point I remember vividly in the game in the fourth quarter. He had a wide mid-range with Giannis closing out and he passed it to who was it? Like Dre Crowder or somebody at the top. He didn't win his home, man.
The Jrue Holiday effect.
I give him that. Yeah. Jrue Holiday was on Chris Paul. He was on Payne for a little bit at one point, and he was on Booker. So it was more people on Booker than just Jrue. But he was last night.
But he was thinking Jrue was in. So just like say, we're gonna reverse this the football real quick, right? So just say, hey, Tom Brady in the pocket, right? So you got Freeney, you got Mathis coming off the edge. Them boys sometimes not even around him, but Tom Brady, he ducking and shit, thinking somebody come because he's counting in his head because he know them boys is coming.
Absolutely.
Like D-Book in that game, they was like, okay, Jrue, you got this assignment today. You got D-Book. And D-Book know how Jrue Holiday go. That's just how it is, man.
So
like
you feel like that game 5 still stuck with him?
Yo, like we watch film.
He ripped him twice. He ripped him twice in game 5.
We watch film as athletes, like as corners, at DBs, like we have to have a short memory, right?
I feel like that's what I'm saying. As a shooter, you got to be the same way.
And you got to keep shooting. But when you got somebody in your shit, you got somebody grabbing your shorts. They helping you put your socks on. They tying your shoes for you.
He knocked the ball out his hand at the free throw line late. I said, Jrue in his hand.
And then they give you a pat on the butt and be like, yo, good game, bro. Jrue Holiday effect.
Yeah, he did his thing.
Hey,
he did his thing. He had a great impact on the
Bucks in 6. Bucks in 6.
It was a big stage was too big for Book, man.
Stage was too big for Ayton. Early. And you know what? And another thing, I'm about to go off. And another thing, right?
That's why you didn't win your parlay. That's why you lost your parlay.
Oh, it's all good. It's all good. I ain't tripping. But you're playing with house money. So another thing with these in the moment guys, right? So I'll put you in the same boat as Shannon Sharp, right? So you be in the moment and your wild ass takes. They were saying, "Oh, Book is the next Kobe Bryant."
You didn't hear me say that.
People gotta slow down in these sports talk, man.
I wouldn't know that.
People gotta slow down. Like I just feel Book is gonna be He's one of the young greats in the league right now. But the way we just compare these cats to these greats, man.
I'll say he's a very good scorer right now.
A very good scorer. He's an elite scorer. He's an elite scorer. He's elite, bro. Yeah, he's elite. You give me top 5 in the league right now. He's elite. He can score with anybody in the league. I would give him that. Right now, he's elite.
That's what he can't throw away. He can't throw around that elite title though. That's
right.
He dropped 70. Very, very good scorer. Very good scorer.
How many people drop?
I'll put KD in the elite bag.
Come on, D-Buck. How many people drop 70? How many people drop 70 in an NBA game?
Not many.
You have to be an elite scorer to drop 70 in an NBA game.
All right, so you talk. Okay, he's an elite scorer in your book.
In my book. I don't know too many people. We done seen some fun.
Dame, Steph, KD.
I don't think Dame ever scored 70 in a game.
Nah, he didn't. But James Harden.
If you score 70 in an NBA game right now, you an elite scorer.
I mean, I guess. I would say I'll put him up there. Elite is just. I mean, that's like
How can you argue somebody scoring 70 in an NBA game that
I've seen all these other guys you name? I can't think of 3 for 14 performances in the playoffs. I can't think of the performance that I watched last night. Even if Kobe was going, like if he had a bad shooting game, Kobe going 5 for 32. Like Kobe going 6 for 28. And like it's gonna be like I'm not seeing like that's nah.
Hey, 6 players have I appreciate you, Tone. 6 players have scored 70 or more in an NBA game.
Bro, but we know. That was one. He's a great scorer. A great scorer. I wouldn't put the elite tag on him.
I wouldn't
put the elite tag.
That's one thing I'll give. He's elite. You score 70 in an NBA game, you elite in my like. Come on now.
I mean, we had shit. Jonah Gray, the running back in New England. He ran for 240 on us or something, probably all-time Patriots record, maybe close. I mean, shit, these professional athletes, somebody get hot. You would get hot now.
And
jack up shots. I saw Kobe drop 81 in the win. He dropped. I done seen Bill drop 50 plenty of times in losses. Like, I mean, come on now.
That's not 70.
That's one game. You get hot.
It's a 70 game. No, you can get hot and score 40.
I done dropped 70 and 25 fitness before. You get hot.
You can get hot and score 40. You can get hot and score 50. You don't get hot and score 70 points in an NBA game against other elite.
Look, bro, it was. But he should be compared to Kobe, is what you're saying, which he said as well. But that's honestly,
y'all be in the moment.
In sports media, and especially in basketball, you can only move the needle by saying outlandish shit. That's why you hear people say the things that they say.
You don't always have to move the needle.
Is the greatest Utah Jazz player of all time.
You don't have to always move the needle.
No, I'm not saying me personally. I'm saying this is why you do these kind of take. Now, when I say some shit, I mean that in my heart.
But man, let's go to Dr. Valerie Daniels Carter, man. Let's go to Dr. Valerie Daniels Carter.
Salute.
So you can talk about this because I ain't let you talk anymore.
Nah, go ahead. You got she's an HBCU graduate, so I gotta let you.
I'm gonna put my 2 piece in, but I let you have it.
I bet. Hey, salute to Dr. Valerie Daniels Carter, co-owner of the Milwaukee Bucks, obviously winning their world championship, first championship under new ownership, first championship for the organization in 50 years since the big old Kareem. But more importantly, her just been a successful, super successful businesswoman, an HBCU grad, and been an owner of a franchise. And not, she's the first single Black female owner, so not being, an owner because your husband or whatever, but she owns a part of that pie. So that's a super, super dope story. Sits on the board of directors for the Green Bay Packers as well, and National Black College Alumni Hall of Fame. So salute to Dr. Valerie Daniels Carter.
Lincoln University. Mm-hmm. Shout out Missouri. I'm always going to show the HBCU love.
Got to.
But again, like like you said, doing the thing. It's good to see. Good to see.
Great to see. Great to see.
Yeah.
Representation at the highest level. Man, we got to try to get on the show, man. We've had one female team owner on the show already with Renee Montgomery. So we got to try to get that Dr. Valerie on.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure, man. But yeah, then in the moment, we got Giannis. His resume at 26. Go ahead and read that off.
Hey, to my guy. Hey, let me
go ahead and read that off. I gotta read.
My guy, Giannis. Hey, shout out to my guy. He's a Finals MVP. He's an NBA champion. 2-time NBA MVP. 3-time All NBA first team. Defensive Player of the Year. 3-time All Defense first team. All-Star Game MVP. 5-time All-Star and Most Improved Player. Resume at 26. That's impressive.
Very impressive.
And the only player in NBA Finals history close out with a 50, 10, and 5.
And he only took 25 shots for the 50 clip. Really knocked down 17 of 19. Now, I mean, I can't. It's hard to say that that's the most impressive part of the game because of how he played, how hard he played, like his effort too.
His effort, yeah, that's what it is.
That goes a long way. You obviously spent a long time in the locker room. Me as well. And like when your best player is giving the most effort, and I'm sure that's not something you switch on and off, like in the off season, the weight room and practice on the games, that shit resonates throughout that team. So that's why you can't hate. For me at least, if you love sports, you love competition and athletics, it's hard for you to hate on a guy like Giannis. Yeah. He might beat your team or he might make you lose some money, this or that, but you gotta respect that shit. You got to. Did you see the side-by-side picture of him when he came into the league? And
that's work right there.
That's crazy.
That's work. And the crazy thing about it, his game still has room for improvement. A lot of improvement. You know what I'm saying? Because at this point in time, they couldn't stop it. So why, don't fix it if it's not broke. Where, you're going to dribble and you're going to spin move and you go to the rack, right? Or in transition, he going, it's like a train on the road.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Ain't a big, strong individual.
Exactly.
He didn't want no parts of that coming down.
Last night, I don't know what he tapped into. Like, I don't know what he did pregame, but he was hitting fadeaways. He was hitting jumpers last night. But if he could do that consistently, he'll be scary.
And that's the thing, bro. Like, especially with basketball, you have to try. You have to attempt. You got to try to do it. You got to put the work into the gym, and then you got to go out there and you got to shoot. Shit, he's shooting a couple threes every game. I ain't got no problem with that. You're going to have to respect me at some point. At some point, I'm going to start hitting these. At some point, I'm going to start hitting this fadeaway consistently. I'm going to get a little more post moves. I'm going to start hitting these free throws, but he does it. Like you see a guy like Ben Simmons, who has all the talent in the world, came into the league, I would say, with more size, more strength, more speed, more talent than Giannis. And I wouldn't say he's going to be that. He can't be that same player, but he doesn't even attempt to try to make these shots or make you respect parts of his games. And that the work that Giannis puts in, man, like he shoot fadeaways, floaters, threes, and like you said, there's so much room to grow.
Yeah,
that shit's scary, man. Is he the best player in the league right now?
No.
He's not the best player in the league right now. Who you got right now still?
Bron.
You got Bron?
Yeah. While we talking about the best player, the greatest international player of all time, right? So we kind of spoke on this last night. I had my choice. My choice was Akeem the Dream. Who you got?
It's tough. I mean, I would agree with you. I would agree with you, Akeem. I'm gonna say Akeem. He averaged 3 blocks and 2 steals damn near on defense. for a long period of time. He's best defensive player in the league. 2 championships. It's kind of similar to Giannis, and as far as obviously, he was the centerpiece of his team and built the winner in Houston. I'm gonna be with Olajuwon, but the trajectory, if he stays on this trajectory, and like you said, it's a lot of room for Giannis to grow. And even if he doesn't grow and he stays this same player for the next stretch, he can easily surpass Hakeem, in my opinion. Because that, like you said, he just did something that nobody's ever done. It was 50-point closeout, and if he can improve that, he could be the best. But right now, I'm with you. Hakeem Jrue.
Yeah,
absolutely.
But like you said, like as we have up here, Dirk was great. Steve Nash,
Finals MVP, Dirk.
Yeah. You got the Joker coming up.
And Dirk built it too. Dirk built it in Dallas. We talked about him on the show before. And Dirk beat the super team.
Yeah.
The one of the ultimate super heroes. So that was a super team. So he obviously had to knock some Kobe teams out of the playoffs or surpass them. Did they play in the playoffs? Let's see. But Dirk.
I don't know if they played in the playoffs.
2-time MVP Steve Nash.
Yeah, Vlade.
Was obviously it was short.
Vlade Divac. Yeah, I mean it's a lot of international players that I'm pretty sure we're gonna forget
Tony
about.
Parker,
Manu Ginobili,
MVP, Manu, some great Tony Kukoc came over here and was one of kind of early and won a championship. But these guys, I don't think Yao would be on this list.
You said who?
I don't think Yao Ming will be on the top 5 international players list.
Oh no.
But going forward, we can see Luka can easily be on this list at some point. Joker, he already got an MVP under his belt. Embiid, yeah. So I'm sure this list will change drastically over the next probably 10 to 20 years. But right now, Giannis is well on his way to being at least arguably the best player in the league. At least if somebody go in the barbershop and say, hey, Giannis the best player in the league right now, you got to listen to that argument.
Right now?
Right now, right now, you got to listen to that argument. When they tip off next season and somebody says Giannis is the best player in the NBA, we're going to have to listen to that argument.
You should smack 5 out of them. Everything's not meant to be an argument. Like he's not arguing. Arguably, no, he's not. No, that's don't give me.
He's 26, bro. He's gonna be 27 next year. Bron gonna be 37. Who else in the argument? You got Steph. You got Embiid, Joker.
So you put Embiid.
KD.
So you put Embiid in the same conversation as Steph, KD, and LeBron.
Yeah.
No.
Right now.
Okay.
I'm saying when you talk about best player in the league, like Embiid got to be in that conversation.
Okay. Is he better than KD?
I'm not saying he's better. I'm just saying he got to be in the conversation. KD's higher. You got KD. You got Bron.
So if
Bron he just old. We've seen him start to deal with injuries now.
Like some things just don't have to be talked about. Like it's not arguably nothing. Like
37, bro. At some point, he somebody gotta take the torch, bro. He can't be the best. He can't be the best player in the league forever, bro.
Not forever, but when he leave, he won't be. What you talking about? But what I'm saying is, so you say arguably, like for real, it's like 4 guys, like that's arguably the best in the league. Like
who's in your argument?
It's a second tier. Like it's a tier of arguably the best guys in the league, and then it's another tier where it's like, okay, these guys are next. They are next in line.
So EB wasn't in the MVP conversation last year, all year until he got hurt.
He was in the conversation for most valuable player for his team. Yeah, he was most valuable player. Yeah, he was, but he's not arguably one of the best in the league, in my opinion. Like I said, I think it's 4. Maybe I think it's KD, it's LeBron, it's Steph, and really after that, it's another tier. Like after them 3, like
so Greek Freak not in that combo. He's not even in that.
Not argue.
He got two. This guy got 2 regular season MVPs, a defensive player of the year, fresh off of Finals MVP after bending his knee. Come on, man.
Yeah, but
he's in his prime. We know he's gonna put the work in.
So is he better than LeBron? All around player? Is he a better all around player, basketball player than LeBron?
Is he a better all around basketball player than LeBron? No.
Is he better than Is he better than KD?
No, in my opinion, no.
Is he better than Steph?
You know how I feel about Steph.
All right, so he's not arguing one of the best players in the league.
You know how I feel about Steph.
I mean, you just said like 3, so them 3 right there is the top tier.
This is my opinion. I'm with you. This is what I'm saying. I'm with you. But somebody else jumped in this chat and said, hey, fuck what y'all talking about. Giannis the best player in the league. And y'all sit back and listen to why. Right now, he's the best player going into the 2022 season. We got to listen to that conversation. We got to listen to that argument.
You got to listen to it. I don't got to do a damn. I don't got to do a damn thing. I ain't got to do a damn thing. You can listen to that shit.
Come on, man. This your guy. This your team. This your Bucks team, man. You about to get Milwaukee.
Hey, this is my team. What time is it? Oh, we gotta go. I got my flight in a little bit.
All right, man. Hey, safe travels, man. But hey, this is your time, man. Tomorrow football season starts. We may touch on this a little bit. We got to talk about that DR situation too. That was some funny shit.
Funny. Hey, Bucks and 6, baby.
Go ahead and get your shit off, man.
Hey, Bucks and 6, man. Shout out to Milwaukee, man. Shout out to everybody that, we jumped on that train. I ain't gonna front. Like, I jumped on that train, man. And, Giannis, Chris Middleton, Jrue Holiday, Coach, shout out to Dave. Got to give a big shout out to Dave, man. He been in the chat rocking with
Oh
with
yeah,
Bucks,
is he in here today? I don't think
he's in here today. But
shout out to Dave, though.
But shout out to Dave, man. And
Tony, are we announcing a winner tomorrow? Another winner? Or is that Monday? Y'all make sure y'all go sign up for Underdog Fantasy. I'm gonna put some baseball plays in the day.
Yeah, man. The Bucks, man.
Football season.
Fear the deer, man. Drafts.
But yeah, go ahead. Fear the deer. Twan about to go catch his flight to Milwaukee. About to be out in Deer District.
Hey, y'all
too. Now all his brothers got chips too, man. That's
man.
That's been moving today.
Y'all look for me in the crowd, man. I'll be out there.
Yeah, if you in that crowd, we'll be able to spot your black ass. You better believe that. We'll be able to spot your black ass in the Deer District. Easy.
Hey, I might be one of the flukes, man. Like, hey, we out here.
I saw Carlos Dunlap out there on the floor, man. Shout out to Los, man. He had his restaurant on his mask too. Check his restaurant out there in Miami, man. I think it's Honey something. I forget the last name. But shout out Los. I think he boys in Middleton. I think they both from the Low Country.
Okay.
But go ahead, man. Go out there and hop on the float, man. Be safe out there in the Deer District, man.
Hey, man, you already know.
All right, bro. We out of here, man. I'll see y'all tomorrow.
Peace.
Oh, man. Bucks and 6. God damn.